Seasons of greeting, guys. Hey guys, it's Luna here. Today, I finally get to show you guys the progress and what I've done over the years on my garden. Last almost 5 years ago, I moved into this house that I'm living in now, and I had about half acre of a land in my backyard, and me and my husband, we built from little garden to this garden now that you're looking at. Over the years, this is the backside of my house before my garden shows up. A little damage from my dog over the years, and I replaced it this spring, and this is where I grew my perilla leaves and where my herb grows. This is my front yard, me with my brand new baby in my backyard. Where I was standing, I did the corn, and this is my compost pile in my backyard where we use a lot of compost and we fill it into our garden every year. This year we fenced in our garden because we have a lot of damage from squirrels and loss. So hubby built this fenced in area for my garden. So it did it really beautifully, and I wanted to show you the progress and what I've done over the year. That was me the year that I moved in. So this is a story that I filmed starting last June this year of 2021. So I'm kind of just showing you guys now as I am clearing my phone. I'm using my iPhone 12 Pro Max to film all the video that I've made, and I've been kind of stopped making too much of video as my memories were maxed out. So as I'm clearing everything out as I am currently, the one last thing I have left on my phone was the gardening part. So let's get back to my gardening, showing you guys all the stories, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And next year I promise you to show more of my gardening stories with better crops and knowledge and so on. So
and the flower is
tune
just
in.
so amazingly pretty. And if you haven't seen oregano flower, this is it. Pretty, eh? So this is a lemon tree. There's a bumblebee. Hi. So this is a lemon tree that I grew out of actual seeds. So problem with that is that apparently this will not make lemon unless I graft them with the tree that's bearing flowers and fruit. I think I'm gonna study a little more and do that. And here comes my marigold. So this marigold came in one seed package, and it was African mix. So if you see it, they have a slightly different colors, but plant itself has the same greens, just the flower feels different. And they got so big, as you see. Here's my pool, and on the side here I have a lavender. They are so pretty and smell is amazing. So this, which I put in the middle of my back porch, is national flower of South Korea. They're gorgeous. right? Right. And more lavender. And here is a mint. Um, they're quite vicious. So when they're in the ground, they spread mad. So I have them in a little pot there, and they're still doing fine. Over here on the side, in this area, this used to be only just rock, and we moved all the rock and put a garden together. I mean, I didn't do it, husband did it. He can take all that credit. So here is my treasure herb gardens. Anything that is needed to be close to me because I use it a lot, they're here. Here comes spring onion here. And here's a blueberry. I left the blueberry inside because all the birds and squirrels and bunny, they love the blueberry bush. So this has been a couple years and they're still quite small because it's been fighting off with my dog, chewing it off, Japanese beetle. And if you want to know what Japanese beetle do, and this is them. They leave this, you see the bones of it, and you can see it through my hand here, and this is how they eat entire blueberry bush. So I have to fight off with Japanese beetle sometimes. On the side here, this is Chinese chives. In Korea, we do make pancake, like a vegetable pancake kind of thing with it, and they are delicious, and they go into a kimchi as well. So here comes a little raspberry bush. They were a tiny bush that we purchased at local nursery, and since we put it on the ground, they are blooming. And on the side here, all my herbs, you can see there's a purple basil, green basil, regular Italian basil, and here's a cilantro. It's kind of going seeds. I'm trying to collect the seeds out of it. Here comes a lot of parsley. They do very well. And here comes a lemongrass. I like to use them a lot with my meat. They're delicious and they're very fragrant. And here comes just one cherry tomato vine here, not vine, cherry tomato bush. And they're thriving, and I come out and just pick some tomato all the time here. And right here on the side, this is a celery. So this is how celery forms. Come up to a head and on top. They're quite luscious green. And here's some rosemary bush. And this year I plant this rose bush. This is apparently called Queen Elizabeth rose. It's having this yellow disease problem, but this I need to take care of it by spraying some mixture. I like to do homemade mixture so it doesn't damage much, and as it's close to my pool. This makes beautiful rose that are pink. And some boxwood bush here. And we're just kind of going around. What I wanted to show you is this marigold. First time ever growing them. And they are so incredibly bright color-wise, and they are thriving, and I love it. So this one, like I said earlier, this was an African mixed marigold, so there's a different color, a little bit of different shapes of flowers, and you can see how pretty the color of a yellow they are. Quite amazing, eh? You kind of can tell that I live in Canada because I keep saying eh. So this year, right beside of my fencing area for the pool, I thought maybe if something climbs will look good. And so this is a Moaning Glory. it only blooms in the morning and late in the evening, so they are quite closed. But look how taken over they are. Yep. Yep, that are crazy. And it kind of gives us privacy, so I think I like it. Next year, I have a great idea of making a little arch project with Moaning Glory that I thought it would be amazing. You may see little bunny on my Instagram or reel. Bunny sleeping. So this is my bunny's home. Hello, bun. And it dig down a little bit down to the ground, as you see, and he nested right in. Even though he has this second floor where he can get off the ground, he likes to be on the ground right there. All right. And the ecosystem of my house contains quail. Hello, quails. So a little bit afraid of a bird kind in every source, but my hubby is not, and he is taking care of all this. I just cooked the egg, but it works. So in this cage my hubby built all the poops that falls over here, and all the poop coming from my bunny goes right into my compost pile that are about now 4 years. So what it does, we pile up our grass cuts, all our I have an apple tree, so right now you can see a lot of apple that are gone, you know, bug eaten, gone brown, that fell on the ground. Yes, that some kind of waste, but I couldn't really salvage because inside was kind of bad. So all kinds of food chops and whatever that I could compost goes into this one bin. And this year we expanded another side over here because, you know, there's a more and we need more soil as we does a vegetable garden. So what happened is it sits for a year and it comes down like this, and the next year when you open this up, there will be beautiful soil that's perfect and grow big beautiful vegetable gardens. So I recommend for any of you guys who could do compost, strongly recommend for our children. And on the side there are a beautiful rose flower. They just make you feel good even though you're just looking at them, and smell amazing. Here comes my garden. Before we walk in, on this right here, so right here, this bush, they've taken off entire fenced. Look at this. This is called Cuke Melon, and first year growing them, and if you can really detect all the little bowls, yep, there's that many of them. I think I'm gonna pickle them all. They taste somewhere in between cucumber and a little bit of a salty tomato. Quite different flavor, but I think they would do really, really well with pickling. So we're gonna pick that up so soon, quick, sometime. And just know that this is almost, many things are kind of harvested, waiting for me to do another crop before winter. Here comes a little beets. This is how the beets look like. You can eat the greens, you can eat the roots. Some of them are taken away. I think I'm on this box. I think I would do another beets. And here there's my heirloom tomato here. They are gorgeous and they're ripening. They're quite big. And here's some yellow beans. Here's a different, this was orange. tomatoes. They're delicious. Mmm, so sweet. Those were beef steak. And because this is under this gigantic apple tree that I was talking about, they're not as big as the other tomatoes in this garden here, but it's okay. I've got a lot. And this was a ghost pepper. Yeah, we've got so much. I must find a way to use it. But they look spicy, just as it is, right? Goodness. And this is a ghost pepper. My hubby is very interested in spicy food. Not that he can handle a lot, but he loves to try things. And really, pepper plants are something really quite pretty, I think. And we salvage broken plastic, if you see right there. We need to salvage all of things around us as much as possible. Use it twice, use it less. Here's a Roma tomato here. They're quite ripening. I think I'm gonna do can them all. So when I do, I'll film that too. More peppers, ghost peppers. And here is my eggplant. Yeah. Oh, they are. Color is just amazing. I love it. Well, since I'm here, I'll show you how I would harvest them or twist them. But it's not easy as I am holding the other hand to hold to film this video. Oh, look at the color, right? And this is a Hungarian sweet pepper. I think this is the most delightful pepper that you could find, that contains a little heat yet has all the pepper flavor. And this is supposed to be sweet chili, Asian chili. That's what I saw in a tag when I bought this plant. It's been making a lot of different flower. It's like a flower almost. It's not a vegetable plant. Haven't still made any of vegetable yet, so I'm wondering if it's even the right thing. The problem with first-time gardener, right? But I'm getting better. So next, so this is yellow tomato, and they are so delightful. This is called Lemon Boy, and it is so less in acid, and the flavor-wise, they are fantastic. So it's pleasure crop of this year, a pumpkin. Now, this is quite big. It's like it's like way bigger than regular. So this is my, yeah, this is that big, right? Now come here. This is, let me remind you, this is a one plant. Yeah, and this one is just something out of fairy tale. And look how massive, right? Crazy. They're doing amazing and I love it. So here on the side I have a butternut squash, and I've tried to grow watermelon and they die because I didn't space enough of my crops between. Here is my green zucchini. It's making a lot. Here's my yellow zucchini. That comes in my table every day. And here is my corn. As you see, there's some empty spot. We've been harvesting them, and we did really good. The corn is really sweet, and it did. And here is some of my crop, guys. Having fun in the vegetable garden sometimes is hard because there's a lot of labor needed, but it comes with this beautiful vegetable that you can feed your family. I have corn, there's cucumber, zucchini, eggplant here, garden beans. There's some red potato that we harvested a couple days ago, and some beets. Cute, right?
Hello friends, it's Luna here. I think this is my last video of a showing my garden, which I haven't not uploaded on YouTube. I haven't even edited. They're all just sitting there and waiting for me to just edit. But this is a fall. This is almost at the end of November, and so season of gardening is done, and I pretty much clear up all my gardening, and I wanted to show you how I've done it. So it's a nice day, it's beautiful, sky is so clear. Let's have a flip. I love fall, except that my children are sick and they're home. But let's get through this. So this was here where I had a sesame leaves, perilla leaves. You've seen, I probably edit myself with the big bush here. It's all gone. I added some compost, sheep manure. Then I'm just leaving all this beautiful leaf just right on top of it, and they're gonna sit over the winter. And next year I'm gonna have delicious perilla leaf again. And I'm so sad that I'm not doing this, but maybe I should get on it. There's still my this is oregano. There's a little thyme still. There's a sage. I'm gonna chop them down and dry them. And let's go quick walk. It's nice to have a pool, but in winter time it looks like this, and it feels a little sad, but glory of summer we look for. So I'm still cleaning here on my side, little garden here. There used to be all my herbs, but it's all gone. My blueberry bushes has turned color here, guys. It's so pretty. They did well, and I did well. The garden, may you rest. Now I'm walking back to my backyard. Let's go, guys. This is what I will see. Do you hear this leaf? It's a blessing, and I'm thankful for my little land. So this is where my garden is at. I use some straws to cover the bed, just like that. And right now we moved our bunny into new Mikasa sweet casa for the winter. And this year, for the first time, I've planted garlic here, guys. These 2 rows here are garlic, and I have a lot of squirrel around this area. They dig, and then they hide their walnut here. Pretty cold. And pear tree has really fell off all the leaves and fell off just like that. And yeah, I think this is probably the last time I show you. Maybe I won't be even edited until snowfall comes, and then I'll show you the seasons of a winter too. But I'm hoping that I get to edit it, the changes of season from spring, summer to a fall, to maybe I'll wait till winter. Beautiful day, guys. Hey guys, so snow came. I thought, why don't I add some snow scene? before I finish editing. Ooh, it looks pretty. Yup. Hi, Ian. That's my kid. Bye, guys. See you in spring.